this, man, hey, if this place is waxing worse and worse, man, this is no longer a place where you can make it. All right, it's been exposed for what it is, man. All right, keep going.
It says, and they shall seek to the idols, and to charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards.
That's right, and then that's what they've been trying to do, man. But that's failing. All right, all the witchcraft, all the different ways, like dealing with Satan and calling on these spirits and all their high-level warlocks, man. All their left-hand magic, man. It's all failing, man. So now they're gonna have to pick up their sword, man. All right, and go to work with it. All right. Yeah.
Okay, man. He's not playing right. So.
Right, yeah. That's right. He's not playing for
you. He beat me in my own game. I don't like that.
That's right.
All right. Back in the second Esdras chapter 15, verse 16, and it reads, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and in the course of their actions shall stand in their power."
Hey, that's right, man. And, somebody get the definition of sedition.
It says, incitement of resistance to or insurrection against lawful authority.
That's right. Hey, you seeing that, man? Hey, these people aren't down for the Vanessa agenda. All right. And most definitely the Mark Cuban, all right? Like, these people are paying attention, man. Even Esau Edom, man, is against Esau Edom, man. As we were just talking, man. I already said the Egyptian against the Egyptian, all right? Hey, that's where this edition is coming in, man. Hey, these people are bucking up, all right? They're not regarding their government, all right? You seeing that overseas in Europe right now, man. Hey, they've been rioting for the last couple of years on anything, all right? And especially, I can't remember the country, they try to storm the BBC. It's like, I'll drop that. Anyway, you got
Well,
some
I was going to say, and you saw that globally right here, January 6th.
Yep, that's right.
Okay? And if you watch the pulse of social media, a lot of them are saying, try that stuff here. There are more guns than people.
That's right.
And they mean that.
That's right.
They mean that. One thing about Esau, he don't play about his sword.
That's right.
Even if he has to use it against his own.
That's right. Brazil, yeah. Right. You see, all these other nations, man, these countries outside the U.S., man, have been rioting, over different things. All these unrighteous decrees going through the earth, man.
That's right.
All right, but guess what? That's why America's gonna be saved the best for last, man. Because the most destruction is gonna happen here, right here in Babylon the Great, man. So everything we're seeing around the world, man, is coming to America, man. All right, so these are the signs of the times, man.
That goes right into the next chapter too. Okay, back in 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 17, and it reads, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able."
Go ahead. And that's going to happen real soon. Okay, when they come with this other lockdown, man. This next lockdown will be worse than the first one.
It's already in Australia.
It's going to be worse, man. You're not going to be able to go see. You're going to be able to go 20 miles up the road and go see Papa. Go see Mama, man. All right, hey, they're going to shut this place down, man. All right, and hey, when they come, man, they're going to come rough this time, man. They're going to be how it was the first time.
That's right. Because you're hearing these government outlets saying, "Hey, we gave y'all the chance to basically sign up and do it. Get this Vanessa, right? All right, now we're gonna have to force it on it now. All right, we tried to play the nice role and it didn't work. All right, so now, hey, that's like drawing swords now, man. So now they want to make you do it.
And they're starting, for those who haven't, who have gone against Vanessa, starting with penalizing your insurance, penalizing your paycheck. That just hit the news waves on Friday with the paychecks. Deduction of like $50 a check because you don't want to be Vanessa. So a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, because ultimately what they want to attack you first too is your mirth, all right? Especially America, it's just full of mirth, right? So now, New York City, they don't allow you to go hang out, man. You know, not go to the gym, not do these extracurricular activities, man. So they really want to drive you crazy. That's why you have to be built up in these scriptures. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. That's what it says. Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be displayed in our times, man. Because we got to know, like, all right, cool. I'm good with staying in the house, all right? And we're not worried about the most of this land. So once they shut it down, let it be shut down for good.
What you just said has already started in New York and California.
That's right.
Okay. The Vanessa have privileges that the un-Vanessas don't.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Okay. Back in 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 18, and it reads, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid."
Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. Because hey, nothing's good is coming to this place, man. All right. Hey, and why are these men gonna be afraid, man? It's because what? They don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. That the hopeful like men do. All right. Hey, they're gonna be totally in derision, man. They're not gonna know what hit them. All right. Hey, they're gonna be caught as a thief in the night. All right. Not for the vast majority of everyone.
Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's right. And how they walked in great pride, man. Hey, they've walked as if they've done everything that they've done in this life, man. Like, oh, they're the reason, all right? They're the reason I'm successful. You know, hey, there is no power, all right? There ain't no so-called God. I'm the God, you know. I'm the one that make it. But this is how all these people's mindset is, man. All right, they don't worship the true power, man. Yahweh Shemel Shah, all right? They serve themselves, man. They're lovers of themselves, man. All right, so that's why they're going to be destroyed, man. They're going to be caught up, man.
All right. And to your point, just want to add, you know, you have the Pentagon with this new creation. It's not new. It's been in development for decades. You know, we have the body has its own natural defense and detection system.
That's right.
You know, who are you to come along and provide one, if you try to provide one that's better?
That's right.
You know, so what you say is for, we know that's deception.
That's right.
You know, we know it's deception.
That's right.
All right? All right.
This is the Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and an haughty spirit before the fall. So just like you're saying that, you know, you have those that are meek and humble, right? But then once you actually go into a place of pride, that's when Yahweh Shemel Shah brings you down. So if you actually look, like if you even look in society, there's a lot of guys, like whether it be in the music, whether it be in let's just say boxing, just different sports. A lot of times they come in very humble. They just want to eat, and then as time go on, they get very prideful. They get caught up in the ways of the life. They start to have the women. You know, they start to have lots of money, and then it's like it's that Kanye spirit. I can't tell me nothing. You know, wait till I get my money right. You can't tell me nothing.
That's right.
And then that's when things start to happen and you start to fall. So again, and America is great in all pride. That's right. You know, it's a system that's greater than, they always say it, Babylon the Great. So it's greater than all the other kingdoms. You know, especially when it comes into his pride. So Yahweh Shemel Shah said he hates pride.
That's right.
You know, and arrogance. So of course, that's one of the things, major reasons why this place has to fall.
That's right. You if I may add, you brought up two old school points, man. You know, one of them was, you know, a hard head, always going to bring a soft ass, and then don't let your don't write a check that your ass can't cash.
That's right.
And definitely, you know, that's what Esau does. Throws a lot of money out there, and they done wrote so many checks. The debt clock has been turned off for almost 2 years now. That's right. You know, because there's no way they can pay their way out of what they've done.
That's right.
All right.
And especially they can't pay the biggest check is that continual hatred for the children of Israel, man. All right, and the total oppression of our people, man. All right, and they're gonna get recompense back, man.
Blood for blood.
That's right. Blood for blood.
3:7.
This is Sirach chapter 21, verse 3. All iniquity is as a two-edged sword. The wounds whereof cannot be healed. To terrify and do wrong will waste riches. Thus the house of proud men should be made desolate.
Woo! Hey, desolate, man. Hey, yeah, and notice how it said iniquity is as a two-edged sword, man. It don't matter what side you get hit with, man. It's gonna be death and destruction, man. You can't get around that, man. All right. Hey, that's why the proud are gonna decease, man. All right, that's why you have to stay humble, especially if you're in this truth, man. All right, you gotta remember, hey, the Lord gave you this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He allowed you to be a part of this, man. All right. You got more on that, bro?
Yeah. All right, verse 19. 2nd Esdras 15, verse 19. And it reads, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
That's right. Hey, it ain't gonna be Mr. Rogers from the neighborhood anymore, man. Hey, people gonna be looking at their own neighbors, man. Like, yeah, I know they got stuff, man. There ain't gonna be no hi, how you doing? You know, it's gonna be, hey, I need this is what I need. And people gonna take what they take, man. People are gonna be fighting against each other, man. All right.
Yeah, you put a man back up against the wall, man. He has no other way to feed himself and his family, man. He don't do what he's gonna do out there.
And that's in my mindset, that's an unwise man, all right, that's gonna act that way. But one that doesn't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because we know as a servant of the Lord, man, that we gonna eat, man, we gonna drink, all right. The Lord's gonna take care of us because He knows our needs, all right. But these unwise people, man, are the ones that will be caught up in that force.
Say, this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, start at verse 7. For there shall be in every place, and in the next cities, a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Oh, yeah, that's right, man. Hey, because they're gonna come after the men of the Lord, man. All right, hey, for what? Because we still stick for the man behind my shot, man. All right, hey, how's the behavior for my sake? Blessed is he, persecuted for my sake. Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
That was mainly also just to expound upon that lack of bread. Yeah. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 9. Because they say that lack of bread is going to be going to that family.
That's right.
They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through, for want of the fruits of the field.
Hey, that's right, because really being hungry, that's a very, very slow death, man. All right, it would be better if you were shot and killed, man. All right, hey, starvation is a slow death, man. Painful, very painful, man. Because your body eating away at itself, all right? Yeah, it's very prolonged.
Verse 10. The hands of the pitiful woman have sodded their own children. Sodom goes into the boil.
That's right.
Cooking.
That's right.
It says, they were their meat and destruction of the daughter of our people.
That's right. Hey, you're gonna have people looking at their children, man, like a steak dinner, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cannibalism's coming back in a big way, man. All right, it's gonna hit here, man. Because once you can't go to these grocery stores, man, and gas stations, the dollar store, man. Hey, these people, they don't have any sustainability, but what comes out of the store, man, or a drive-through line. All right. These people are going to be caught up, man. Come.
2nd Esdras 16, start at 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute.
That's right. That's right. Is that it on there?
Oh yeah, keep going. It say, verse 20, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they should think themselves to be in a good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Hey, that's right, man. Because people right now, they feel like they're still in a good case. All right, you still got your value menu. All right, you can still get goods nice and cheap, roughly cheap, man. But as you can see, man, that inflation's starting to creep up, man. All right, things are starting to get more expensive, man. All right, $100 at a grocery store is getting smaller and smaller, man. Two bags, you know what I'm saying?
These people don't care about it.
Yeah.
They're not paying attention to it.
Yep.
They think that everything is okay. They think that it's all good, it's all good. And then when this famine hits really hard, then you gonna wonder what's going on, right? Then you gonna be wondering when a man that was on the corner's teacher was telling you, man, where they at, man.
That's right.
All right? So you're gonna be searching for the man of the Lord, yeah, man. When little Pookie in the corner with his stomach touching his back, you're gonna be looking for the man of the Lord then, man.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, man, it's not too late from there.
So, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish in famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
See? Go ahead.
Right, so, and like I said, that word famine, it's going into like the Greek, goes into demos, and then into Hebrew is on ra'ad, which pretty much means a scarcity of food. But it's not just limited to the scarcity of food. Like I said, you can have a famine of water. That's also a scarcity. So anything that's lacking, whether it be agriculture or whatever the case may be, that's a famine. It's a scarcity. So it's gonna come a point in time where these families, they're gonna pick. It's gonna be scarcity of food in the house. Those last little cans of beans and boxes of rice what they got gonna start moving. Kids gonna be hungry, like, mom and dad, what you gonna eat? Shit, you got some pets, they may look at the dog.
Yep.
They may be next. They cat. Maybe next. Shit, they may got some little fishes. You gonna eat them.
That's right.
But then it's gonna come a point in time when, all that's gonna be, you ain't gonna have those type of, commodities, if you will. Because that's not a real commodity, but in that time, everything gonna be seen as dire or precious.
That's right.
Especially when it comes to eating. So ultimately, what happens is once all those, animals and stuff like that may be gone out the house, then the next is gonna be the smallest child.
That's right.
That's gonna be the next meal. So then the next child, that's gonna be the next meal. Then the husband and wife will look at each other.
That's right.
They probably, they go sleep with one eye open, making sure, they'll get these 30 sleeps. Because cannibalism, that's coming next.
That's it.
And it's already been happening. They haven't reported on it, but people have been eating people.
That's
Especially
right.
going on down there in South America.
That's right.
And in other various places as well.
That's right.
But cannibalism is coming back. So it's going to come a point in time where it may be a household of 6. And that household of 6 turns to a household of 1.
That's right.
Then, hey, they may be, and I got no in. Shit, maybe y'all may be eating shoes.
That was gonna say
Carpets. Y'all may be eating wood, oil, and all this and that, nails and
Right.
stuff,
Right. Yeah.
glass, who knows?
That's right.
So there'll come a point in time when that hunger set in, man, you gonna eat anything.
That's right.
Then ultimately, the end all be all, that last one standing, shit, eventually, he or she gonna put that arm on that cutting board and cut that motherfucker.
That's right.
That's what you're gonna be eating.
That's right.
So man, famine is not nothing to play with. It's not a joke. That's why the scripture specifically said it'd be better if somebody blew your head off.
That's right.
Or cut your head off. It'd be better if you got smashed between 2 cars or your house fell on top of it.
That's right.
It's better for you to die any type of other way rather than famine.
That's right.
To pine away, to pretty much deteriorate.
That's
Your
right.
body eating on itself, and then ultimately, like I said, eating from the from your fat to your muscles, to the marrow, to the bone, ultimately everything. Like I said, ultimately the body's gonna eat itself, and then your ass gonna be, dead. I know you be seeing the movies where they may be walking through like those old like the mummy movies, And like they be walking through a little cripple or whatever, and then you see the little skeleton sitting down like this when they warm up.
Yeah.
It's just a whole skeleton, no bone, no skin, no
Yeah.
sinews, because they died from famine. Their whole body just withered away. It ate itself. So that's, hey, there's many things that's going to be coming to the world. You know, the Lord got, like I said, He got more than 1,000 ways we can die. That's the TV show. He got unlimited ways to kill.
That's right.
But the point being is, this is written in the Word. That means what? He is not a man that he should lie. So all these things, that's what we read earlier. They write these in the book. What do you say? They say what? It calls them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
That's
So
right.
everything that's written in here is the Lord is faithful. You know, saying He's faithful to what He said. He's faithful to His word, and then also He's true, because it's impossible for Yahweh shall shine to lie. So all the things that's written within and without these scriptures, man, they gonna all come to pass. So hey, you know, like I said, if you ain't of the hope for elect, then you have no hope. You know, you have no chance.
That's right.
Death, calamity, destruction, anguish, tribulation, they all gonna come head on to you, and ain't nothing you can do to put it off.
That's right, bro. That's right.
All right, I just want to got one last scripture here, and this is just to bring into focus everything that we've been talking about, all the plagues, all the pestilences, and everything to come. You know, before Israel is into that salvation, the world becomes ours. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, beginning at verse 25, and it reads, "Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape, and see my salvation and the end of your world," and that yours Esau equal. That's right, okay? "And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning." That's us coming into that new covenant. You know, those who are changed. You know, as the scriptures say, "In the twinkling of an eye, we shall all be changed." That's when the incorruptible puts. I'm sorry. That's what the corruptible puts on the incorruptible. Okay, we're going to have those new bodies.
That's right.
All right. Verse 27. "For evil shall be put out, and the deceit shall be quenched." Meaning that everything all the wicked has done up to this point is going to be over with.
That's right.
Okay. There's no more rulership for Esau either. Okay. It says, "For his faith it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which has been so long without fruit, shall be declared." All right. So that's, you know, and that truth is Israel having everlasting salvation and ruling this world forever and ever. That's right. Under Yahweh Hashem Yahweh.
It's Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5. "Thus said the Lord Yahweh shall shine power. In evil, and only evil, behold, is come. And end is come. The end is come, and watch for thee, behold, it is come." Right? So only evil is prepared to come to this place.
That's right.
That's what you, like I said, it ain't gonna get no better. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse to ultimately to deliverance come for the elect.
That's right.
You know, say this place ain't gonna be healed, and nowhere's gonna be healed. This place, this whole world is going down. But ultimately, first and foremost, Babylon the Great. Evil times is coming. And like I said, that's what you're gonna remain. Jumping down to verse 25. Ezekiel 7:25. "Destruction coming, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none."
That's right.
So that's the only thing that you got to look forward to is destruction. Ain't no peace coming to this place.
That's right.
Ain't no peace coming anywhere.
Right.
I said all these things must come to pass before the elect is delivered. So like I said, while you sit there hoping and praying and God bless America, this and that, hey, the scriptures, man, Babylon the Great is written aforetime to be destroyed. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to say on that. Like I said, that destruction coming, they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
That's right.
That's right. Babylon will not be healed. Okay.
That's right.
We hope that lesson was edifying for the body. Once again, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Salutations to our fellow Akim who labor in this truth week in and week out on the highways and byways. Also salutations to the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. To you we say Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba Ba.
Baba Ba.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.